Good morning. This is the morning of 3rd of September, Saturday, and we are heading towards Cascade Mountain in the Banff area, and just started around 7:45 from the parking lot, and so far it's been kind of walk in the jungle. I've got Keiko with me. Keiko. Let's see how does it go. The weather looks fine at the moment, but it's expected to bring us some more heat as the day passes. So I just want to travel more and more when it is less hot. So first 5-6 kilometers might not be that challenging, but you never know. We both are a little bit sore, rusty, so even if something is not a big deal, maybe it's a big deal for us today, so but no pressure. We'll take our time. That's why we started early. Okay, time check, almost 8:15 right now. Half an hour into the trail, 3 kilometers. Didn't gain much of the elevation, but look at the bridge we are on right now. It is gorgeous. Yeah. And this side. Yeah. Isn't that wonderful? Trail check. So around 8:45 right now, almost an hour into the trail, and we're climbing up slowly, gradually, but not a big gradient since we passed that creek. So it's gradual, not a big deal. About so far I think that we are about 4.5 kilometers into the hike, so I think pretty soon we'll be getting close to that amphitheater. We won't be going into that amphitheater, rather we'll take a right turn before that, because in the past we have already been in an amphitheater, so don't want to do that again. I'll check at 9:15, hour and a half into the trail, and so far quite uneventful. The trail is still in the jungle, tall trees on both sides, no views left or right. It's climbing up. It's not like kind of like burn, grind climb, but it's steady. So we have kept our pace. I think that so far we have done around, how much, 5.7 kilometers, and they say about 434 meters of elevation gain. Soon we'll be reaching the amphitheater. Turn around, we'll bypass that one. So we'll check. The timer is about 9:50. Almost, I would say, 2 hours into the hike, and we took a bypass from amphitheater, and we took a, I don't know if you can call it a shortcut or not, but a kind of bypass from amphitheater where you don't have to go to amphitheater, and you can still aim for that summit, because we've been there before. So let's see. We took a short break at that intersection. We had our energy bar, We had a good 10-15 minutes break over there. Now we started again, and the slope continues, but we had a good break, so I think we might carry on. Still uneventful in the jungle, nothing so worth mentioning, nothing scenic except the trees and little squirrels here and there, but nothing worth taking a picture of even. Trail check, about 10:15 right now, so I would say 2.5 hours. We are about 7.1 kilometers into the hike and about 730 meters of elevation, and we bypassed amphitheater, which you can see from here is way down there, and this is the first glimpse of the mountain which we would be climbing on. That's over there. So we are on a section which is just above the amphitheater, and the rocks have started to turn into grayish green, which means that we are close to that boulder field, and we'll be taking a right turn from there and traverse that little hill, so that we don't have to climb up and then climb down. So we'll just traverse that one. So far it's been going well, like burn was expected, and the same kind of steep was expected as well. So we keep going. Let's see how long it's going to take us. The trail is pretty busy. It's fog or smoke up there in the air, as well as you can see behind me in those remote mountains. It's not 100%, I would say, 1080p view. It's a standard, like not HD but a SD version of the atmosphere right now, but not bad, eh? Another trail check. The time right now is 10:45, so I would say about 3 hours into the trail. We are in the middle of that rock field, making our way up. This time we're not going to climb up the hill and then climb down, but we're going on the side. Some nice people put some spray paint, yellow spray paint on some of the rocks around here to just show the right trail, but it's not that bad. You just need to take care of your ankles, make sure that you don't slip or you don't turn your ankle. It was disappointing that the views are not as clear as we were expecting because of the smoke in the air, but still it's quite satisfying. Yeah. Trail check, around 11:15 right now, which means that almost 3.5 hours into the trail, and 8.3 kilometers and about 980 meters of elevation gain. We just passed that little hill which we traversed this time. You can see that in the back. You didn't climb it up and climb down, no, not this time. So now you can see the trail in front of us, leading to first to the falls summit and then to the true summit. Let's see how far we can go. Looks steep now, and it's gonna be a good leg burn. That is for sure. It's a bit smoky. Let me see if I can show you the backside of Cascade. You guys know that front is facing the Banff. This is from the back. Oh my god, look at the fall down there. That's where I came from. Trail check 11:45, which means that we are about 4 hours into the trail, and this is where we are at the moment. We came down from that hill, not came down, but rather we traversed that one, and then we are coming up. At the moment, I think that we are around 25-50 meters of elevation. We gained about 1,000 meters so far, but I think that was as per all trail. I'm not sure if that's 100% accurate, but we're moving slow. We're taking lots of breaks, and that's Keiko already up there, and I think that in the GoPro you would still be able to see people on that trail, so we'll go there and then we'll switch back, go behind this one. That little peak which you can see right now, that's our final intended destination. So fingers crossed, and let's see from here how long it's going to take, if we make it. Because legs are tired and tired, but still want to keep going and keep going. Okay, another trail check. 12:05 right now, and since the last trail check about 15 minutes ago, we were somewhere up there where that rock band is, and we took this trail. Keiko is still coming. You see all those yellow dots. I don't know if GoPro would be able to show those clearly or not. That's the trail we took, and we are at the switchback. Now we'll be going this way, and somewhere over there would be our false summit first, and then behind that one would be our true summit. So let's see. It's quite a leg burn, and unfortunately Mother Nature is not so kind to us, and the views are not very clear, hazy, smoky, foggy, I don't know, whatever. But yeah, that's disappointing. Even you can see the city of Banff very clearly. So somewhere over there is where we started from. You see all those ski lanes, so that's where we started from, and then we came all the way from that ridge. We traversed that mountain hill, then came this way, and then right over here where we are right now. So this is quite an interesting feature of this hike. I just wanted to share. Yeah, so this is I've got a wall on my left hand side and I'm climbing up, and this appeared to be quite a narrow path when we started from below over there, and this bowl looked a bit scary, and I thought that this path is going to be pretty narrow, but it turned out that no, it's not that narrow. So don't get scared of this one, no matter how narrow it looks like in the pictures. It's wide enough and you can comfortably climb up. It's a bit scree, but not bad. You can find solid rocks here and there which you can step on, and it's not that slippery. So I'm not a big fan of scree, but this scree is not fine scree. It's dusty, but not that bad. So, and this feature appears like I would say 10 minutes after that final switchback. So it's interesting. Just wanted to share with you. So 12:25 right now. We just came from there, and I think we are at the bottom of our final bush. That's our final bush. Yeah, just wanted to share the views on this side. That's what they call amphitheater down over there, and then this is the summit. Looks pretty steep, but the people coming down, they said it's not more than 30 minutes from here. So we'll see how it goes. It looks pretty steep, but sometimes the things look sketchy from far off, and actually they're not that sketchy. You feeling good, Keiko?
I think so. I'm good.
Okay. Yeah, fingers crossed, eh? Yeah. So we are at the final bowl, I would say. This is the second bowl. The first one we just crossed, and this is the second one, and then there is the summit. But that section looks like a bit sketchy. Let's see by the time we reach there how hard it's going to be. But as the summit is not too far, so I think that I would say another, I don't know, I don't want to brag or claim anything. Let's see how long it's going to take. It's going to take what it's going to take. No rush. 12:45, so 5 hours, and we are still into that final push for the scree. We're trying hard, and we'll make it, inshallah. And slowly we are heading up, making our way. The scree is not that bad, not fine scree. Still a little bit larger rocks which you can step on and make yourself stable. So I would say another half an hour or so. Well, once again, I don't want to bet on anything, but I think maybe half an hour would be good enough to reach the summit. We'll see. Trail check 105. We made it. Starting at 7:45, finishing at the trail 105. But it's quite a leg. Not bad. Really liked it, to be honest with you. Mother Nature didn't help us a lot in getting the views, but still not bad. That's Lake Minnewanka over there, and then down there we have I think Cascade ponds. I remember we had a picnic over there one day, so at that time I looked at this mountain from there and I said, okay, well, one day I'm gonna hike that mountain, and today I did it. And pretty hazy, and but oh, that's amphitheater down there. But holy, so we started from down over there, did this ridge walk, traversed that first hill, then came this way, then climbed up, then went over there, crossed two bowls. That's the second bowl where you see the far off snow patch, and then from there I think it took us from the second bowl, yeah, took us about 35-40 minutes to reach the summit. There's Keiko. Hey, are you feeling, Keiko? Not good?
I'm exhausted.
Okay.
I can't really move my body anymore.
Okay, I prepared a seat for you here.
2, 1, go!
So we are on the way back now, and I think that while going up we were a bit worried about this bowl, so we couldn't film it at that time, but I thought maybe it's a good time now because we are more confident that it's not as sketchy as it looks like. The path is quite wide for someone to even run on it, but when you look at it in the picture or from a distance, it looks pretty sketchy. So high wall on this side, as you can see, and deep fall on this side, and here's myself and Keiko walking on this little traverse and making our way to the first bowl. When you're coming down, there is another one after this, and that's almost the same thing. And this is the second bowl coming down, which is first when you're climbing up. So it's not that narrow of a path as it looks like. But it's slippery because it's scree, muddy, and look at that fall from there and all these rock formations. The same mountain wall on our right, and we're just trying to be very careful here so that the only risk over here is slipping, and I think I will turn my camera off and focus on both my poles, because at the moment I'm not holding both my poles. So see you at the other end. Okay, trail check one more time. It's almost 3:10 an hour since we started our descent, and we are already almost at the bottom of that small hill which we traversed from the left. And I didn't have to make this particular clip, but I'm making it because I have some battery left on my GoPro, and I just want to bump up the resolution to cinematic now, just to see what was the difference between 4K and 60 frames per second and cinematic. So that's the peak at the where we were about an hour ago. So, and yeah, that's the amphitheater down there. That's the hill, and yeah, here we are moving downhill, and pretty soon taking that trail on the left of the hill, and it's going to be Boulder Park or Boulder Field, which we'll have to cross. These orange dots are really helping a lot. They show us the trail and give us a good guidance. There's a large group in front of us. We're following them, and nice to have company on the trail. So let's see what time is it gonna be when we reach the parking lot. Trail check. 3:30 right now. We are in the Boulder Field, and thanks to these orange squares, dots, which are guiding us, but it's not really sketchy. All you need to do is just take care of your feet and make sure that you are stepping on stable rocks. The path is, most of the time, it's worn out, and you can find the slabs which have been stepped on so many times. So just like you see the path right in front of us, it's not a path, but still, like you can count this one as a path. So and, I think that another half an hour and we're going to be off this boulder field and then into the trees, and after that it's going to be long walk to the parking lot. So still hazy, still smoky. Once again, we are almost on top of the amphitheater right now. The time right now is 4 o'clock, and it's so comforting and so satisfying to look back and see where we were. So we were right on that mountain at the top. Isn't that amazing? And this place is what they call as amphitheater. And yeah, we do have our tiny little four-legged friends here sharing the trail with us. And behind us, yeah, it's still smoky, and thanks to, I think, BC wildfires, but it is, I wished if the scene would have been clear, but it was not for us today. After all that hard work to reach the summit, but once again, the satisfaction of reaching the summit is is enough for today, I believe. Okay, I'll see you in a bit down there. So just testing once again the different settings. Right now it's at 4K and 120, and I changed the stabilization to the best, and there was just 20% of juice left in the battery, so let's see how long does it last for. And we're still into the trees on our way back. This is what the trail looks like now. It's quite wide. There's a 360 view of the little creek. Okay, 6:30 almost, and we are almost into the parking lot. You can see the parking lot up over there. It's been a long day. The trail was never forgiving. It's long. Like I think I'll have to double check how many clicks did we do. How many clicks did we do?
Huh?
How many kilometers we did?
20.
20. Almost 20k. So up and down and up and down. But overall, it was not that bad. We started at 7:45 from the parking lot, and 6:80, almost 11 hours. But then we took almost about an hour break up there at the summit, and then we took some more breaks on the way down and on the way up. So legs are burning at the moment, but the satisfaction of achieving that is quite overwhelming. And personally, I like to summit the mountains, which you can see from the road. So this was one of them. Now I can proudly give myself a pat on the back that you did the Cascade Mountain, which sits right on the Banff Avenue. So every time I would see this now, I would feel so satisfied. Yeah, that's it. Bye for now.